Now then, so today what we're running is a little bit of the vlog Rience kind of list that's been floating about. I mean, I've made a couple of changes, but nothing too major. Kind of reason I wanted to use this was I just really like Rience, to be honest. I think he's like quite an interesting card, and typically he usually isn't that good. Like, obviously he's got a really nice combo with like Rika if you can consistently keep him in your deck and that kind of thing. Which is what we're planning to do here. But sometimes it can be disappointing. I've actually found he's really, really good in this list, and obviously the whole clog package with like curved weapons, Viper Witches, and Colgrim is very solid when we pair it with all the thinning we're doing with Dead Man's Tongue, Lightmaker, and Leader. And so that's kind of what we're going for with this deck, is big differential in deck sizes. And yeah, honestly, Rience has been very impressive. Because of kind of the way his order works as well. He kind of doubles up his removal, as in round 3 you'll either be down to like 1 card or 0 cards, kind of depending how the thinnings worked out. So he's very, very good. And yeah, I found he's typically playing for above and beyond his provision cost. Like, even if he's just used to take out, say, like let's say he takes out an 8 power unit, he's playing as a 13 for 13. It's not amazing, but it is what it is. However, if you then include the order in there, he's looking more on the 20-point kind of range, which is kind of great. And that's like a pretty standard outcome for him. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this list, to be honest. I didn't really play Clog too much back when it was like a major thing on the ladder. So I'm not quite used to it, to be honest. Not quite used to the playstyle, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, I've been trying out this list and got a few games for you. So I'll stop prattling on and we'll get into the games. Yeah, Jackpot's kind of scary. Rience has a good target in the form of their Siggy. Siggy's a really good target for Rience. That was actually something I was going to talk about. So, at the moment, we are feeling the full wrath of the YouTube gods, the algorithm, whatever you want to call it. As I've kind of been hearing, and that like my videos aren't coming up on people's feeds. Let me drop the music down a bit, it's a little loud. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I don't think my videos are popping up for people, which is obviously absolutely great. And also, kind of when I did like a dive on my analytics, I'm really getting done over in terms of like impressions and stuff. So like, I know for certain my videos just aren't showing up for people. But I just wanted to kind of like say again that like I upload Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, maybe picking that up even more. So if you're in the kind of situation where my videos aren't coming up and you do want to see them, just kind of be aware that there will always be content coming out. Because as I say, I don't know what I've done to enrage the YouTube gods, but like the way your videos kind of grow is the impressions you get. So like how many times you appear in like searches and home screens and that kind of thing. And for like zero reason, I've not changed the like type of content I'm doing, or like the tags or the titles or anything like that. But it's just slashed my impressions by like a third, and I have no idea. Not by a third, by 2/3, sorry. Which is obviously absolutely perfect. It's just what you want. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to, I guess, remind people that like if you want to see my content, it's always going to be there. I'm omnipresent. I'm always posting. So yeah, if you are looking for content, it is always there. Because obviously the algorithm does not want my videos to show up. So it is what it is. Now back to this game. This is the most standard start to a game against Syndicate I could imagine. That just they thin and they play the 4B engines. Let's do some clogging. While we just desperately try to play to the left of Sunset Wanderers where possible, and clog where we can, and thin where we can. But I mean, we've thinned and clogged quite effectively, and the hands set up really nicely for Sunset. We've kind of been able to, with the exception of like Cynthia, we've been able to play pretty effectively from the left-hand side. Who's got reasonably big. And now we need to remember, we need to clog up the correct ones. I mean, I don't really mind if Sunset comes out this round, to be honest. Completely forgetting he can thin that, oh my god. Yeah, I definitely forgot that they can still thin that this time. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not my smartest move ever. Don't want to be drawn into you. You do not want to be drawn into you. So, let's put... Honestly, we want to put Rico at the bottom. We never want to draw into Rico. That's more like it. Definitely more like it. Yeah, this wasn't my smartest move ever. Completely forgetting that their thinning isn't on deploy, like most thinning is. But we still get away with it. Oof. A little bit of a close one there, to say the least. I think I'm kind of glad that the Orson's out. I mean, this hand's kind of great, right? We won't be pushing super far into this, but we have the tempo that we can kind of go Snowdrop Playmaker if we want to, and we want to take advantage of GWENT as well. In terms of what we put back, I think it's maybe like a Peaches, maybe a Mutant Snake. No, maybe Peaches, because typically in round 3 they'll want to spend the coins. Yeah, let's put back a Peaches. And we can just go Blight Maker. You know, it plays as a 9, thins us out a bit more. We've got good separation in cards now. We haven't got a great. I mean, we've got two more thinning. My concern is like if we use Snowdrop this round and we don't see these two, it could make our round 3 hand really clumsy, because we could end up with like Afan and Mage Assassin sat in hand when we really don't want that. Whereas if we do it next turn, we're gonna draw 3 cards, and then we get to see another 3 cards off leader, so we're guaranteed to see it all. We can guarantee putting these two on top of our deck, so we like thin it out, and then we can put Rico back as like the only card in our deck. So this is looking okay. Wow, that was something I was scared of, like getting through Defender and that kind of thing. So I am very happy to see that out. Okay. That's a definite see you later kind of situation. There was that 7 card difference. It's going to be down to 6 when the King of Beggars comes out, but we're going to thin out 2, so it's going to go up to 8. So like an 8 per turn. And this is the hand. This is literally the hand. Because then we're going to put these 2 back. And then we'll get these 2 in hand instead. Leave Rico in there. And then kind of good to go. Kind of good to go. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we can just straight away go for it now. We'll hold off on defender as long as we can, because that's just nearly always the correct thing to do. Like, that's my advice, is like, a lot of the time I see people just kind of jam defender when like it's not always correct to just dump it straight away. Because the reality is, sometimes, you know, with like poisons and things like that, your defender's going to get taken out. When like at the moment, we're not really scared of anything getting removed. So like, why would we put down defender now? Like, if Snowdrop, the only way they're going to remove Snowdrop is like poison or bounty. We can just wait for that. We can be patient on that and just wait for them to poison or bounty Snowdrop. But saying about Rience being kinda good. I don't expect him to survive now. But just to deploy is good enough, because I'm assuming they probably have a Caesar. If he does survive, that's great, I can kill another unit. Actually think about how does he remove this? I don't think he can remove this. Which was why I was like happy to see Horson out. Professor doesn't kill this. Unless they have something like way out of left field. Okay, they've got one poison. Perfect. Yeah, let's protect it from a Professor, just in case. And we can just float this. Like, this is like anything they play, we can just kill. Okay. And again, I'm banking on that just being a Sabola. Like, the worst case scenario is that being a Sabola. Anything else is like kind of whatever. So we may as well use Rience to build something huge. Yeah. Okay. Poor guy. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm kind of insane. I think this deck is like hands down the best one. As in jackpot Sabola. It's like hands down the strongest deck on ladder at the moment. So how comfortable of a win that was, I'm very pleased with. So yeah, we'll call it there. And as I say, videos are very, very by the books and like on schedule. So yeah, if you're looking for content, it's always going to be there. And don't wait for YouTube to recommend it, or even like put it in your subscription feed, because obviously I'm kind of getting dicked at the moment by the algorithm. So it is what it is. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Appreciate you all, and I will catch you in the next one.